Because the answers are the
I
reality.
want to help, but I don't feel, I can't even explain it. There just seems to be so many things. The vet, why does it take almost 2 weeks? Why? I don't understand that. What does the vet do besides spay and neuter?
Well,
Does she spay and neuter?
yes, she
Yes.
does. But a big
And
part of what the
is she here?
veterinarian does.
Okay, is she here 40 hours a week and paid 40 hours a week?
She's here more than that.
She is?
And that's what she's paid. She's paid for 40, but she certainly puts in a lot more than 40.
And I'm not seeing anything against her. I don't know the woman. I just know that things aren't moving the way they should. I don't understand why the dogs and cats aren't neutered quicker.
Right.
Because
I've been in here twice
without
and she's been in classes. Yeah.
Without providing you, and every staff member has to go to a class
I
here or there.
understand
And it's all
that.
documented throughout the year. But without us providing you the accurate information, I can understand why you feel that way. But what I'm saying is once you have a full understanding of it, you're going to sit back and go, wow, a lot of people are misinformed. Let me help inform them, because that vet's production standards are through the roof.
So is she here today?
She is.
And is she spaying and neutering, or what is she
She
doing?
spays and neuters almost every day, unless there's a particular circumstance where she gets pulled out for a class in the morning and a meeting during the afternoon.
Right.
But
So what's her average of spaying and neutering per day?
without sitting down and looking at data, I never ever quote a number to anybody without looking at empirical data, real numbers. But, and that's what's happened. There's a certain group of people out there that are so misinformed, but they honestly believe that they know everything.
Well,
or
we're
that
not
they-
getting into that because that isn't us. We're just
No,
trying
no,
to
that's
find
what I'm saying.
information.
That's
but
it's
those
flowing
people,
all over
that's
the place.
right. But
and it's unfortunate.
what is an average? Is it 10 dogs
What, are we talking a day or a week?
in a day?
Well, she does dogs and cats.
Right. So how
Yeah.
many dogs do you think she does
Again,
a day?
I never.
You have no idea.
Well, I do.
5?
See,
I never-
like him, I don't memorize all these numbers either.
It changes daily,
It
and we never
does.
provide a number without having a report in
Okay.
front of us, because we could be misquoted, and then someone could take that, and there would be more confusion about the reality of it.
Is there a log? Is there a list that
There's
says
all-
yesterday?
We do have it, is what
Everything
he's
is
saying, we just don't
tracked.
have
I
it up here.
I don't have it in front of me, and I will never
Right,
give you a number
right.
unless I'm looking at the
Right.
document.
Right.
We don't do that.
Where would the list be? Is it in your office? I'm just curious.
Well, I've got the numbers from,
Like the
from
ones
last-
that were euthanized and hauled out today, where would that be?
that's actually on a piece of paper in the youth.
Right, she was
euthanasia
asking
room.
me
Okay.
about that, and I
Yeah.
wasn't back there
So
counting.
could you
rem-
tell me, could you get me the paper and tell me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But will I do that now as we're in the middle of a working day and we all are in the middle of processes here?
You said the
Yes.
number's right over there. Could you just get the number for me and tell me how many were taken out today, please?
That's a different log. And yes, we can provide you with, well, I'll provide you with the week, well, actually, it's a monthly report that we provide, and I will, but at this point, I'm a little concerned about what we're doing here right now.
So your May figures, you have May figures. You don't have June figures yet, but you're closed for May.
No, we're just in June, so it's a
That's
monthly
what I'm saying.
report.
You have your, all right,
And-
for example, so Sharon gets an idea of the ebb and flow. So you have May figures. Your May books are closed. So
They are closed.
Yeah.
It's not automated,
No.
so it comes to my office, and
And that's
generally,
fine.
it's generally halfway through the month that
But
the
there
week, the
should
monthly.
be something that says how many. I
There-
mean, I saw
there-
a huge amount
Well,
of
there
bags.
is. There is. That's part of our monthly report. You will see that's one of the statistics that we keep is the number of animals that are euthanized and leave here.
Some of them, though, too, if I may interject, it's not as much anymore, same as like our euthanasia rate is not as much anymore, but the officers, if they find a dog on the road or a cat on the road, they pick it up, and that's in that same freezer as well,
Well, that's
so.
understandable.
So I thought you wanted to have like a class or a meeting, and we can go all
I
over
think
this
that's
stuff
what we
when
need
we're all
to do.
prepared and
With
everything.
all of your questions, and they're fueled and they're passionate, which is, when I see that, I think that's a good thing, because you care.
it is a good thing.
Yeah,
care.
of course.
I do care.
We
I
want you to
care
have-
too much.
We want
Just
people
like
to be
you all
educated.
care.
Yes.
And I have nothing but good things to say about Shannon and Shavana and all the people that I've met here.
Well, I appreciate you saying that.
And I've said it,
I've
and
got
I've
a lot of
posted
good
that.
people.
I've posted
Yeah.
that on Facebook, that
Right.
they work very hard, and they do. And they have a terrible job, and I know they have love for the
Actually,
animals.
it's not
They
a
all
terrible
do.
job.
Well, doing euthanasia is not something that
But-
anybody would
Think
want
about
to
the
do.
opposite.
You're generalizing
though.
then.
Think about
You're
Well-
saying
if we
the
didn't
job
do it.
is terrible.
no, don't take my word like that. I'm saying anybody that
They
would
have
have
a
to sit
very
at this
good
very
job.
difficult job, to have to sit here and listen to these horrible people dumping these dogs for really no reason.
Well, keep in
Knowing,
mind,
but I'm not
some-
even going
some
to
of
get
them
into
do.
all that.
Some of
That's
them
just
do have
Right,
that's
just like
my
you have
opinion.
you have all these variables in your mind,
Seriously.
and so do
start the
we,
process.
on
We
what
don't
goes
have to
on,
wait
so
6
we,
months.
we'd
And
love
I
to
don't
educate you
necessarily
more,
want-
that'd be fine.
I hate to see you, regardless of your financial situation,
Oh.
just write a check, because what happens is the public, they need to participate. Because if
Yes.
they're reaching in their pockets, then they'll think twice about dropping an animal off here after they just worked, you know, you see what I'm
But
saying?
the thing is, we can't drag our feet. Back there needs taken care of. If you wait around for people to do things and you
I agree
don't
with you.
act, then
I-
what's good? And then follow my lead.
Well, I'm letting you know.
Follow my lead.
I'm letting you know. That's why I let you know how long it would take if we went through the bureaucratic
If it went
process.
through the bureaucratic process, then it would be forever. If a person doesn't step up and say, like Sharon, like me, like, we got a load of people behind us. We're here today, but my God, it's just like so many.
I understand. I haven't always been in government. I've run some of my own businesses, and I could make things change within a week, and sometimes it's
And if
frustrating for me.
you have to, somebody has to step up. That's all. Somebody has to step up. So
I
I'm
agree.
stepping up. I'm not, the expression, you put your money where your mouth is.
I think it's
Okay,
awesome.
well, all right.
So how do I request these records that I'd like to see of you? I'm asking you for the
You
youth
actually,
and
what you
I'd
do
like-
is you do what's called a 119. It's a public records request. You send it to the county. If you go on the website, the county has a customer service department, and you make a public records request.
Okay.
That's the formal way. or if you give me your email, I'm sure I have it in there, if you write it down for right now. May's
Is this
monthly
scrap
rep-
paper?
Let me see.
I took a piece and I tore it
Yeah,
off.
so
Oh,
yes.
okay.
May's monthly report is not calculated yet. but
Now, what is
April's
Maze? M-A-Z, are you saying M-A-Z-E?
No, month of May.
May.
The month of
Oh,
May.
May, I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
thought
I'm
you were
just-
giving
the
me
books-
initials.
Cross out May and put
So,
April.
so you can get an idea of what the ebb and
I'm gonna
flow
send you,
is.
I'll send you April's monthly report, and it also gives you a breakdown of the previous year and percentages.
So this is the monthly report of the youths,
Of what?
the euthanizations?
It's all of it. It's everything that we do
Yeah.
here. All activity.
What about the contract for Friends of Animal Services? How much is each animal, how much do you pay for each animal that gets picked up?
Sorry?
When they come in here,
Oh, that's not Friends of Animal
Or
Services.
whatever
That's
the
Faithful Friends.
faithful friends, how much
There's
does,
a calculation on that.
how much do they get?
It's, I don't know, could be $6.
$6
It
per
depends on
animal?
the weight and the size of the bag.
10 pounds.
10 pounds is and it's, don't quote the 6 rate.
I'm
That's
not-
why I don't like giving
I'm
numbers
not
without
quoting,
looking
I'm
at it.
just, I want,
But I can tell you.
that
what-
seems like a lot of money.
It's a competitive bid. That's the lowest amount of money. And I'm familiar with the companies that do this, Foster's and the other ones that put the bid
When
in.
you say a lot of money, what are you comparing it to? What do you mean?
I'm not,
From a business standpoint, they're barely breaking even.
well, I mean, I'm not,
You know,
I'm
you got
just
fewer-
wondering, so for a
well,
10-pound dog,
If you-
it's $6?
No.
No, like I said, don't quote it, but I know every bag should be about 10 pounds.
I'll let her know on my way over.
So
That's-
$6 a bag?
That's for cats.
Right, so, but I don't know.
$6
Like I
for a
said, we'd
cat?
have to-
But maybe we should do a public records request because
Right.
you're diving, there's such a calculation in there. What that really turns into is the cost of fuel, propane fuel, to run a crematory. I mean, that's the harsh reality of
Oh, I
what
know.
my staff look at every day,
No, I
caused by the
understand. I just, I mean,
overpopulation problem.
okay, so, I mean, that's one thing,
Mr.
and
Riley,
then,
if I bring you this check, can I then annoy you and say, did you get the painting yet? And things like that. It's okay?
That's the way I want to be annoyed. And I don't get annoyed when it comes to stuff like that.
Oh, I can be
Encourage.
so annoyed.
Huh?
But I wanna see it happen, so.
It's
Yeah, 5'2", just about.
I gotta home down and walk my dogs.
yep.
All
Well,
right, well.
I didn't get your name.
Oh, I'm Monica Collins, how do you do?
Nice to meet you, I'm Lynn.
Oh, pleased to meet you,
Oh,
that's
thank
me.
you. Okay.
You were going to give me your email, I think.
what should I write? I'm wanted to keep this.
Or if you have mine, just send me an email. Then I have it captured in my contacts. Lynn, I'm going off camera. campus.
Oh,
Covered up.
sure, okay,
I'd be sitting there for my lunch hour and taking care of business.
all right.